Hey, Digital Soul. Great subject. I actually moved out I moved out of my house just 3 months ago, and I'm almost turning 21, and I have to tell you, it is tough. But like you said, you have your gas, you have your food, you have your fun stuff, and you have that stuff. But it's really difficult. I mean, we have four people in our apartment, and we pay 132 each way, and it's not easy. I mean, now I feel that money's getting tight at the end of the month here, and I get help from the state, so bear with me on that. But you know, I do work, but I get help from the state because I have a disability. But it's hard, but you get through it. When I moved out of my home with my parents, you know, my stepbrother asked me if I wanted to move in with them, and of course, when he asked me, my mom was there, and she was kind of dropping hints that she'd like for me to get on my own, and I'd love to too. I would like to get the experience at least, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, there are days where I get very frustrated with my roommates. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And ever since I've moved in here, I've lost so much confidence in myself. I don't know. I mean, I work. I don't work very much, but I work, as much as I can. But it's very difficult. You always have to think about your food and water, like you said, and your bills. It's hard, but you get through it. In the end, though, it's always a good experience. It's never a bad experience. But I don't think I could do this again. I don't think I could live with, because I didn't know two of my roommates. I knew my stepbrother, but you know I've had at least I've gone through this experience now. I know that there's good and bad experiences, all of them for the better. For they teach you something. But I don't think I could do this again with these people. I'm resigning the lease for another 6 months, or coming up this month. So we'll see what happens after the 6 months. I know that me and my stepbrother were talking about moving down again, and and again in a few years, my friend might possibly be the place I say, but we'll see what happens. Before I was asked to move in, I I always thought that I'd be living with my parents, for another year or two at least, just to get myself situated and get some things in order. But it didn't turn out that way. What happened was I reacted to the situation with all the excitement and all the blood rushing to my head, basically, so to speak. I reacted to the situation and I moved out, and I don't regret it, because we all learn. And I don't regret it at all. But I don't like it. I don't really like it living in this with people. I mean, other than my stepbrother, I really don't like living here. But you learn, and that's what it's all about. The learning process. Once again, Digital Soul, a great topic, great advice you're giving out. Support you all the way on this blog, and all your blogs for that matter. But hopefully here soon I'll get a webcam and I can discuss some of my own topics and what's going on in my life. But my birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks, and I turn the big 2-1, so watch out. But I'd like to give a suggestion if you let me. I'd like to know your thoughts on turning 21. I know it's kind of a huge thing in some families. In my family, on my dad's side, it is. But I kind of blew off my dad, or both my parents, when they tried to ask me about it, to talk, and I blew them off. I didn't mean to, but I did. But great blog, do so, and we'll talk to you later.